Jai Hind. In this video, we are discussing CDS 1 2022 paper, English paper answers for set A. So, we will discuss all of the papers answer key, and this is very useful because if you revise all the previous paper, you will get to know what kind of questions are being asked. So, let us directly move towards the questions without wasting our time. The first question is spotting errors. Okay, so the first question is about spotting errors. We need to find out which part of the sentence is wrong out of the four options being provided to us. So, the first question, this task is being undertaken for the benefit of young people in needed. In need will be the right answer. In need. People in need at the instance of this of the chief of the group. Next, if I am the principal, if I were the principal, the answer is if I were. Always remember, when you are talking about something that you will be in in the future, then if I were the principal, agar मैं principal hota to, my mother is thinking that my mother is thinking that I should stop drinking. My mother thinks, मेरी माँ सोचती है, my mother thinks that I should stop drinking. The student had, it should be had. My student have a good time, my student had a good time in the class today. You're talking about past, so it should be had. More than 30 lakh people were inoculated against covid-19 on March 15th. There is no error in this. Always remember, UPSC always tend to give some of the sentences which is having no errors. So try to mark no errors also. More than 30 lakh people were inoculated against the COVID-19 on March 15th. Next, LIC was found on September 1 of 1956 by the Life Insurance Cooperation Act. So there in this sentence also there is no error. Now, full full many a flower are born to blush unseen. You will consider that there here the error might be, but the correct answer is here. Here the error is because here full many a flower is born to blush unseen. Is will be the right answer. Is, you have to mark is. Now, I shall be glad to help every one of the boys in their study. So, in his studies will be the right answer. In their nahi hoga, because every one of the boys, you're talking about each one of the boys that you will study in their studies nahi, unke study mein nahi. एक एक को मैं मदद करूंगी in his studies will be the right answer. Most heart attacks involve, let me increase the font for you. Most heart attacks involve discomfort in the center or left side of the chest. There is no error in this. Don't try to figure out the unnecessary error in the sentence. There is completely, this sentence is error free. Now, for most food park, for most food parks will be the right answer. For most food parks, marketing initiatives are restricted to a few hundred kilometer. For most of the few food parks, so for food parks would be the right answer. Next is the fill in the blanks. We need to fill the blanks with the appropriate words that are provided. Now, 15 years ago, 15 साल पहले, Elizabeth left her career and moved to the India with her spouse. Next one, the government has entered, घुस गई है, government घुस गई है into a specific agreement with a charitable trust to provide medicines to poor patients. Whatever happens, जो भी होगा, प्लीज कीप काम. उस समय शांत रहने की कोशिश करना. प्लीज कीप काम. Whatever happens, please keep calm. Whichever road we take, जो भी हम रोड लेंगे, whichever road we take, we shall be late. हम कोई भी रोड ले लें, whichever road we take, we shall be late. The news is too good to be true. The news is too good to be true. The answer is too good to be true. The correct answer, let me mark again, too good to be true. Next one, there is nothing better than a busy life. कुछ भी अच्छा नहीं है than a busy life. There is nothing better than a busy life. I wish I were a young. I were, ये पहले भी हमने देखा था, अगर मैं होता. जब भी हम सोच रहे हैं कि हम कुछ होंगे, then I were will be the right answer. ही मस्ट वर्क वेरी हार्ड एंड मेक अप फॉर द लॉस्ट टाइम. जो भी उसने समय गवाया है, उसे हार्ड वर्क करके उस टाइम का कवर अप करना चाहिए. ही मस्ट वर्क वेरी हार्ड एंड मेक अप फॉर द लॉस्ट टाइम. योर अटेम्प्ट्स कैन हार्डली बी कॉल्ड सक्सेसफुल फॉर इट हैज, इट के साथ हैज लगता है, इट हैज had no good results. As per the existing market rate, the 12 dozen costs, the right answer will be A, costs 100 rupees. The cost नहीं होगा correct answer, cost से हो गया. As per the existing market rate, 12 dozen costs 100 rupee. इतना cost करता है, costs. Next is idioms and phrases. Whenever you are attempting for idioms and phrases, don't go with the literal meaning of the word that is given to you. Sentence. So here, बी आउट फॉर द काउंट मतलब वो हम उसे नहीं ले रहे, मतलब बी आउट फॉर द काउंट कहते हैं ना कि मुझे भी काउंट कर लो, तो इसमें बी आउट ऑफ द काउंट, मुझे मत काउंट करो क्योंकि दैट पर्सन इज स्लीपिंग डीपली. यू कैन गो बाय दिस. गो by the book मतलब to follow the rules exactly that is written in the book. Go by the book, to follow the rules exactly. Now double talk मतलब दो तरीके की बातें करना. Double talk मतलब speaking to confuse people and avoid the truth. इधर उधर की बातें करना. डबल टॉक टू स्पीक, ऐसी बातें करना कि कंफ्यूज हो जाए जो आगे वाला बंदा है, उसे कंफ्यूज करने के लिए. एंड सच नहीं बोलना. डबल टॉक. एट somebody's elbow, टू बी डोमिनेटेड बाय समवन, किसी, टू एट द somebody's elbow मतलब टू बी डोमिनेटेड बाय समवन, कोई तुम पे डोमिनेट कर रहा है. एल्बो उसके ऊपर रखना मतलब टू बी एट somebody's elbow, किसी के एल्बो के पास रहना मतलब यू आर डोमिनेटेड बाय समवन. ट्रेडिंग ऑन एग शेल्स के ऊपर चलना मतलब बहुत केयरफुली यू आर टू बी वेरी केयरफुल इन द स्पीच एंड एक्शंस दैट यू आर टेकिंग. एवरीवन एंड हिज ब्रदर मतलब ए लार्ज नंबर ऑफ पीपल, सभी को संबोधित करते हैं ना हम लोग. सभी, एवरीवन सारे लोग और उनके ब्रदर्स. एवरीवन एंड हिज ब्रदर मतलब ए लार्ज नंबर ऑफ पीपल. फीट ऑफ क्ले, हिडन फॉल्स. हाँ, फीट ऑफ क्ले मतलब अंदरूनी कुछ फॉल्स हैं तुम्हारे अंदर. फीट ऑफ क्ले मतलब हिडन फॉल्स दैट यू माइट हैव. फील द पिंच, हैविंग द फाइनेंशियल प्रॉब्लम्स ऑफ ऑल ऑफ अ सडन, अचानक से तुम्हारे फाइनेंशियल प्रॉब्लम आ गया. फील द पिंच, ऑल ऑफ अ सडन यू आर हैविंग सम फाइनेंशियल प्रॉब्लम यू आर फेसिंग. फेदर्स फ्लाई, टू फाइट एंड आर्ग्यू अ लॉट. फेदर्स फ्लाई मतलब एक दूसरे से फाइट करना. टू फाइट एंड आर्ग्यू अ लॉट. फेदर्स फ्लाई विच मीन्स टू फाइट. पिलो फाइट करते हैं ना, वैसे ही फेदर फ्लाई हम लोग याद कर सकते हैं. फेदर्स फ्लाई, फेदर हमारे तकिए में जो फेदर्स होते हैं वो फ्लाई कब करेंगे, जब हम फाइट करेंगे. लाइक दिस यू कैन रिमेंबर. अ फॉरगॉन कंक्लूजन, foregone conclusion which means an inevitable result, ऐसा रिजल्ट जिसे तुम अनदेखा नहीं कर सकते. foregone conclusion जिस ऐसे कंक्लूजन को जिसे हम अनदेखा नहीं कर सकते. Ordering of sentences, we won't be looking at the ordering of sentences. These may change and will definitely differ from person to person according to their what they know about rearrangement. We'll move ahead towards synonyms. कन्वर्सेशनल लैंग्वेज मतलब ऐसा लैंग्वेज जो हम लोग नॉर्मल टॉक में यूज करते हैं, मतलब इनफॉर्मल लैंग्वेज. लेट मी मूव टू सिनोनिम. So, informal language is the right answer. My neighbor is malicious. Malicious मतलब spiteful. Malicious का synonym है. ऐसा words which have the same meaning as malicious. Malicious is very bad meaning. Malicious, my neighbor is malicious. Very bad. Generous मतलब अच्छा होता है. Affectionate मतलब भी, it is magnanimous also is good words. These are positive words. Spiteful is a negative word. I was awe inspired by his designation. उसके positions पे जैसे ही मुझे पता चला वो कौन से position पे है, मैं awe inspired, मैं सरप्राइज हो गई. Words of endearment, fondness मतलब अच्छे अच्छे words always touch me. वर्ड्स ऑफ फॉन्डनेस जिसमें काइंडनेस हो, वैसे वर्ड्स ऑलवेज टचेस मी. नाउ वी शुड फॉलो पेशेंस एंड फोबियरेंस. फोबियरेंस मतलब सेल्फ कंट्रोल. अपने फोबियरेंस मतलब अपने आप पे कंट्रोल रखना. सो वी कैन से इट एज फोबियरेंस इज restraint. We have control over ourself. we should follow patience and forbearance, we should have self control on ourselves, restraint will be the right answer. Next, his gibbous look. Gibbous look is hunched look, make him different from the others. उसके ऐसे looks की वजह से ही वो अलग है. hunched मतलब smart, charming और disabled look नहीं होंगे. ये सब भी positive है, disabled थोड़ा negative है, पर disabled look कुछ meaning ही नहीं होता है. He tormented me. Tormented मतलब distress. उसने stress डाल दिया मुझ पे with her detached behavior. उसके behavior की वजह से शी टॉर्मेंटेड मी, डिस्ट्रेस में ला दिया. हर पियरलेस मैनर्स, पियरलेस मतलब अनइक्वल, उसके अनइक्वल मैनर्स वर नोटिस्ड. उसके अलग मैनर्स जो थे, इररिलेवेंट नहीं होगा, राउडी, लवेबल. लवेबल wouldn't be the right answer. Her peerless, which means unequaled. Her unequaled manners, peerless, which means unequaled manners were noticed. उसके जो unequal manners थे, ऐसे manners जो नॉर्मल नहीं थे, वो नोटिस्ड हो गए. ही स्टडीड मेंसुरेशन केयरफुली. मेंसुरेशन मेजरमेंट होता है, हमें पता है, मैथ्स का टर्म है. दे स्मूथर्ड द फायर. डोज्ड मतलब उससे पानी, आग को बुझाना. डोज्ड in the building, they smoothed the fire. Then antonym, if you look at the some of the antonyms, antonym is the words which have the different meaning from the word which is being highlighted, uska opposite meaning. Now here, he discontinued, he resumed. Discontinued break लेना, resume मतलब continue करते रहना. Resumed the work due to pressure. The teacher chided the pupil. Chided मतलब commended, उसके तारीफ की. The commended. Reprimand, देखो, we have to get the antonym of the words. So chided is about reprimand, reproved, admonished. All of these words have the same meaning, which is to punish. मतलब किस पनिश करना स्टूडेंट को, बच्चे को डांटना. रेप्रिमेंड मतलब एडमोनिश्ड, रिप्रूव्ड. commended मतलब तारीफ करना. So chided the pupil, the teacher chided the pupil, इसका antonym will be commended. I cherish your company. Cherish मतलब उससे अच्छा लगता है. He appreciates. Deprecate will be the right answer. The house was full of chaos, confusion, पूरा disorder के साथ था. So the order will be the right answer. We worship celestial beings. Celestial मतलब पूरा ही जो अर्थ जैसा नहीं हो, celestial bodies जो हमारे यूनिवर्स में जो प्लैनेट्स हैं वैसे हो. सो अर्थली विल बी द राइट आंसर. मोहन इज क्वाइट रेटिसेंट. वो बहुत ही क्वाइट रहता है. गैरुलस विल बी द राइट आंसर. क्वाइट रेटिसेंट मतलब ही होता है जो बहुत ही कम बोलता हो. मोहन इज क्वाइट रेटिसेंट, बहुत ही शांत रहता है. गैरुलस मतलब वेरी टॉकेटिव पर्सन. सो गैरुलस विल बी द राइट आंसर. ही वॉज रादर चाइल्डिश. चाइल्डलेस का सीजनड होगा. सीजनड का मतलब होता है वो जो द पर्सन हु इज matured and behave maturely. John is magniloquent person. Terse with the right answer. John is a magniloquent person. बहुत ही person है. He is a kind of a magniloquent person. इसका opposite will be the terse. Terse is completely opposite of this. All right. John is magniloquent person. The correct answer will be, the antonym will be terse. His uh, clandestine secret affairs were suspicious. उसके secret affairs were suspicious. So the right answer will be conspicuous. Conspicuous मतलब होता है जो secret ना हो. Conspicuous will be the unsecret one. Then dormant life. Some animals live a dormant life. So dormant, which is inactive. So the correct answer will be active. Dormant ka opposite will be active. Now, his clandestine affairs, matlab secret affairs, and then the first one we have magniloquent. Magniloquent matlab hota hai the one who is high fluent, bombastic language. The one person who use bombastic language. इसका सही antonym synonym होगा lofty, turgid. Okay, pompous will be the one of the synonyms. So antonym होगा terse person. Terse. Terse मतलब ही बोम्बास्टिक लैंग्वेज, मतलब जॉन हमेशा बोम्बास्टिक लैंग्वेज यूज करता है, हीरोइक, हीरो जैसा बिहेव करता है. टर्स विल बी द राइट आंसर फॉर दिस एंटोनिम ऑफ द वर्ड. नाउ क्लोज comprehension. We in this close comprehension you just need to read the you read the passage and you'll get to through this. First, bad habits such as overeating, drinking, and smoking. All of these are will be the right answer. Are very easy to acquire. One should fight for the force of habit. One should fight against will be the right answer. हमें हमेशा फाइट करना चाहिए ताकि ये सब हैबिट्स हमारे ना हो. So the right answer will be we should fight against the force of habit. Even good things can be very harmful when done इन एक्सेस. जब भी हम किसी चीज को ज्यादा में करते हैं वो हमेशा हार्मफुल रहता है. द वाइज मैन इज कॉन्शियस ऑफ his bad habits and check them promptly. The use of tobacco has spread all over. वो सारे जगह पे spread हो गया है the world. Those who have acquired this bad habit would hardly be able to get rid of it. वो हार्डली वो उससे छुटकारा पा सकते हैं. अल्कोहल विच इज मोर कॉमन इन द कोल्ड कंट्रीज देन इन द वार्मर वंस डज नोबडी एनी गुड एंड शुड बी अवॉइडेड ऑल टुगेदर. पूरी तरीके से उसे हमें अवॉइड करना चाहिए ऑल टुगेदर. अल्कोहल इवन इफ टेकन इन स्मॉल क्वांटिटीज टेंड टू अफेक्ट वंस हेल्थ. छोटे क्वांटिटी में भी लेने से वो अफेक्ट करता है. फॉर द विक्टिम्स ऑफ alcoholism treatment helps, but this condition cannot be cured. Alcoholism treatment help करता है, but this condition cannot be cured. Symptoms of alcoholism includes repeated alcohol consumption, therapeutic related, legal and health issues. The correct answer is consumption of consumption, three therapeutic related, legal and health issues. Next will be our completion of sentences. We are been provided with a half sentence and we need to select such sentences which complete our second part of the sentence. Now, I stopped seeing her because she moved to the city. Next, he led the caravan wherever he wanted to go. जहां भी उसे जाना था वो caravan उठा के चला जाता था. He led the caravan wherever he wanted to go. Unless you work hard, you will fail. जब तक तुम हार्ड वर्क नहीं करोगे तब तक फेल हुई होगी. Had I the wings of a bird, I would fly away. अगर मेरे पास wings bird के wing होते, I would fly away. He would be happier where वही भी मोर ऑनेस्ट. अगर वो ज्यादा हैप्पियर रहता, अगर वो ज्यादा ऑनेस्ट रहता. ही वुड बी हैप्पियर वर ही मोर ऑनेस्ट. नो सूनर के साथ हमेशा हम दैन लगाते हैं. ये वाला दैन होगा. द नो सूनर डिड ही अराइव एट द एयरपोर्ट दैन द फ्लाइट टुक ऑफ. I couldn't be angry with him if I tried. Even if I tried, I couldn't be angry with him if I tried. So the right answer is I couldn't be angry with him if I tried. Next, he knows only what I have told him. As you have made your bed, so you must lie on it. अगर तुमने बेड बना लिया तो उसके ऊपर सो जाओ. The younger man has more money than brains. जो यंग पीपल होते हैं उनके पास ज्यादा मनी होता है पर ब्रेन कम होता है. द यंगर मैन हैज मोर मनी दैन. दिस दैन विल बी यूज्ड व्हेन यू आर कंपेयरिंग टू क्वांटिटीज. यू मस्ट यूज दैन. दिस ए एंड दैन ब्रेन्स. नेक्स्ट वन, preposition and determiners. He succeeded by the dint of perseverance and hard work. So the by will be the right answer. The dash, owing to his ill health, he retired from his business. These are the good rules to live by. Live by will be the right answer. These are some of the good rules to live by. People who are averse to, जिसे अच्छा नहीं लगता, जो हार्ड वर्क को अनदेखा करता है, जो देख अवर्स मतलब डिसलाइक. द पीपल हु डिसलाइक हार्ड वर्क, averse to hard work, do not succeed in life. A woman who always connives with her children to hide their faults, जो हमेशा बच्चों से बोलती है कि तुम अपने जो भी फॉल्स तुमने किए, मिस्टेक्स किए, उसे छुपाओ, इज देयर वर्स्ट एनिमी। वो बच्चों की सबसे बड़ी एनिमी होती है। द राइट आंसर ऑफ दिस विल बी अ woman who always conceives with her children to hide their faults is their worst enemy with their children. he traveled we traveled in, हम किसके गाड़ी में चले गए? We traveled in Mr. Bathwell's car. सुरेश came home by train. कैसे आया? By train. All right. We traveled in his car and he came by train. And few things are impossible to achieve with diligence and skill. It is natural for everyone to aspire for distinction. He is liable for his wife's deaths. वो अपने बीवी के जो भी कर्जे हैं उसके ऊपर लायबल है। लायबल मतलब उसी का जिम्मेदारी है। ही इज लायबल फॉर हिज वाइफ्स deaths. Now we'll leave the comprehension part and directly move towards the parts of speech. Moving towards the parts of speech, the conclusion that they came to are highly questionable. The questionable word is a gerund. One of the gerund is the right answer for this. The conclusion that they came to are highly questionable. Gerund is the right answer. Next, this year marks the quincentenary of the Columbus voyage to America. This is an adverb. So let me explain to you guys. The conclusion that they came to are highly questionable. तो वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा highly questionable है. So questionable is a gerund here. You must understand this is not, questionable is not a noun, and neither it is highlighting any adjective kind of a quality, and neither we are using conclusion adverb. Verb भी use नहीं है तो उसका adverb भी ये नहीं है. Gerund will be the right answer. Next is, this year marks the quincentenary of Columbus voyage. Columbus ka voyage is the verb that we are using, and we are describing this verb with the verb adverb as quincentenary. So it is a one of the adverb. I still cherish the memories of those far off days. Far off days, कैसे days थे? Far off adjective. Then besides is one of the conjunction that we use. We are connecting two words. Beside, I don't really like parties. Bottom line is one of the noun that we are using. Try to knock that vase over. Over is adverb. We are knocking that vase over. तो knock का बता रहा है. Knock is the verb and we are determining how to knock over. So over is adverb. I would like an ice cream. Are you having one too? One is pronoun. Instead of ice cream, we are using one. My parents lent me the money. Otherwise is one of the conjunction that we are using in the sentence. She wrote me an anguished letter. What kind of a letter it was? Anguished. So it is an adjective. There is a visitor. A visitor. Is an indefinite article. So definite article is having the, and always remember indefinite article has a and an. So a is a indefinite article. Next. So thank you for listening to me. If you have any doubts, please comment, and if I made any mistakes, do comment. Thank you.